Hey everyone, Greenbeard here. Welcome back to another MLB 9 Innings 23 video on my channel. We're back with the Twins and part 2 of our catcher video. With enough Black Diamond pieces to take Mauer BD. We also have a bunch of premium skill change tickets to use on him. But before we do anything else, I want to show you we did some retraining and retrainering of Caleb Thielbar. So before, he had break being second in special train order because we needed to get him enough break that he hit S-tier pitches, right? So we retrained him for velocity 2, which is good because his fastball or his location and velocity are pretty low. He has naturally high fastball. And we also retrainered him. We reutilized the trainers that we did have and got him as much break, location, and velocity as we could, and we did so specifically with him in down condition, and we got him specifically enough points of train and trainer into break so that even in down condition he still hits all S-tier pitches, and then we were able to put the rest of it into location and velocity. So while he's still not a great relief pitcher card, now if you compare them, he's closer to an Eddie Guardado level. He's not as good as Guardado, especially given that, you can see one of the major differences is he has much higher stamina. So unfortunately, his stat point allocation is worse than Guardado's. But his location and velocity are closer to being on par with what a team's SIG should be. So I just wanted to show you that real quick before we hop into the meat of the video, or the meat of this part of the video at least, because I'm very happy with that. And now let's hop into taking him Black Diamond. Alright, special upgrade. Black Diamond, Joe Mauer. Alright, so this will be awesome. We'll finally get Mauer at BD. We'll finish off his special training, and we will hunt for a legend skill on our brand new beautiful catcher SIG. And there he is, gorgeous Black Diamond card. His stats are looking hot. And let us finish off his special training. Just throw whatever cards we have in here at him real quick. And we will very clearly be able to finish him off. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. And his special training is done. So he's all complete. We'll take Charisma on this set to 8. Now he's in up condition, so when he's in neutral condition, he would have 145, 150, 144 on the batting stats. Not to mention 106 speed and 136 field, which is pretty darn good. Now, with that being said, let us work on getting him, hopefully, a legend skill today. And then we can hopefully move him up in the lineup. So we'll roll over this other set. We will have just enough. I believe we will have just enough premiums to get the legend skill change ticket with the one we get from mileage as well. So we will get a legend skill change ticket today. So at the very least, we will see one legend skill on Mauer. I hope we see a few before we get to the legend skill change ticket, but it's nice to know we will at least have one legend skill seen on the card today, as appears to be the case with all my teams. Premiums just don't want to be premium. They kind of stink lately, so yeah, it's just one of those things where you just got to kind of deal with it, right? And hope you get lucky. Right now, we are not seeing even good skill sets. There's one. Born to be a Star. We'll take it, but the levels are too low, so we won't invest in it. I would love a good Born to be a Star set on Mauer, but the levels would need, it's a couple levels too low. See, why couldn't we have rolled a 333 set with the Born to Be a Star skill? That's the problem, is even when you do get legend skills, the levels are so low, it's more or less useless. So, you know, it's so frustrating. Especially when you save up a lot of material, and then you dump it all at once, you get nothing, and then it's like, well, what's even the point, you know? We're seeing all these damn 333 sets, but we can't see them. But when we get a legend skill, it's like a 131 or something. Or 112. God damn it. That's freaking awful. And I mean, to be fair, I don't like Chancemaker. We've been running it on JT on the Phillies team, and he's just not doing very well. So I would like to pull a better skill than Chancemaker, but if it came with high levels, of course I would use it. But right now, you know, we see so few legend skills, and when we do see them, the levels are useless. And then when we see normal, we use premiums on, you know, we get high level sets back to back to back until we pull a legend skill, and then they're useless, useless levels when we finally do pull a legend skill. So it looks like we're going to have to use that legend skill change ticket and hope that we can actually get something. But, you know, I have no faith that, like, we're going to almost certainly pull, like, frickin' batter's chemistry with low levels from the damn legend skill change ticket. Because that's been my skill change ticket luck of late. And we only saw 2 in 24 premiums. We only saw 2 legend skills in 24 premiums. 3 with the legend skill change ticket. That's going to be a terrible skill with terrible levels. So, at least we can say we tried. And there's my point. We'd finally get a good skill, and the levels are as useless as you could possibly hope for. So, because of that, let's see. We'll probably move Mauer up above Morneau in the lineup now that his stats are higher. I could potentially see moving him up, you know, above some of these guys as well. Let's see. How about Smalley? They have similar sets, right? Similar set. Yeah, similar set. He's definitely better than Smalley. So, I don't know if he's better than Urshela. Urshela's got that 333 set, but his batting stats are better. Mauer's are. So we'll move him up to here, yeah? That feels like a good spot to leave him for the time being, until we can get more, until we can get some more premium skill change tickets and actually get him a legend set, because we just cannot pull even usable level legend skills on our batters. We got the 133 set on Polanco, and ever since then, we have not been able to pull anything on a batter. So, you know, freaking Rosario here has a good skill set, and the levels, we had to use a third of level 2 because we can't pull anything better. So that is very frustrating, but at least we've got Mauer maxed out, capped out. He is, you know, like I said, if we max out his GI, it would just be 1 additional point into speed. So for now, that's okay. We can leave him. Otherwise, he's about as perfect as I could hope for. Just got to get him a legend skill. So that'll wrap up this part of the video. Alrighty, so I've been throwing premiums at Mauer for a little while now. Just trying to see if we can get something better. We landed this batter's insight set. With that would be a level 4 third skill, so we could potentially use it. I'll use the one premium that I have here first. If we don't pull something better, then we'll use some greens on Batter's Insight. And we did not pull anything, so we only have 3 greens anyway, so we'll use those. If 5 tool is fine if you hit a higher threshold of the bonus, which we don't, so I'm okay throwing it away. If we pull it as a third skill, it is what it is, but I would rather try to roll for a better second, be it charisma, barrel it up, spotlight, etc. All skills will be changed, excluding, yep. Tease, but MBT is not a good enough second. Prediction is, he has good eye, but I don't know if I want it as a second skill. Alright, so nothing there. So when we get more greens, we will keep rolling on that set, and we'll see if we can pull something better. We're back a little while later. We have a check-in green, and we had a green from the Black Diamond shop. We used 1, and we pulled Spotlight. So Batter's Insight Spotlight's a good combo, and we have 1 green left over. Now we have 5 blues, so I'm hoping with the 5 we can pull at least a usable third skill. Bronze to bronze, that's to be expected. Bronze to bad silver, also to be expected. Oh, man. Interesting. I think just because of the dearth of blues, we're going to have to roll with it. I'm trying to think what I think I'm going to short slug and take Batter's Insight and Spotlight up to max. So let us go do that, and we'll give it a shot, and maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. We'll see. Swap over to you, skill upgrade, and we'll cap out. Now, part of the reason is that Batter's Insight, if it's not level 6, it drops a whole level in what it nerfs to the pitcher's skills. So, for example, if you're at level 6, you nerf gold skills by 3. If you were to take it Batter's Insight to level 5, you only nerf them by 2 levels. So, and also, if you've been watching for a while, you probably know I'm not a big fan of Slugger Instinct. I'll use it as a third skill, but usually Spotlight is just a better option, and Slug seems to be the consensus skill to short whenever you have a situation like this. So we'll give this a shot. Maybe down the road I get some new trainers for him, because we don't need as much eye, so maybe we can get some more contact and power in there on his trainers, given that Batter's Insight boosts the eye skill, increases eye. So we might get some new trainers. We won't retrain him, but maybe we get some new trainers, and we can take, drop eye a little bit, maybe, drop it down by, and maybe have 4 or 5 eye from the trainers, and see if we can reallocate those to contact and power, and that should sort of balance out his batting stats, get him a little bit better. Because of the new set, we're going to move him up above Rosario. Rosario is a higher power, yes, but Rosario has lower contact and eye, and Pioneer's Spotlight is better than Batter's Insight Spotlight, but Slugger's a couple levels higher, so we're going to have Mauer be our 3-hole hitter, I think. Or could potentially swap him like this, too. I don't know yet. I want to see how he does. We'll leave him here, see how he does here. I could also see with Batter's Insight if we could move him up to 1 or 2 in our lineup, because Batter's Insight might help him get on, with a higher eye, might help him get on base more. And if he's on base more, it might weaken the pitcher for the opposing team. So it might help our whole lineup if he's on base more often. The way that we have Mike Schmidt as our leadoff hitter on the Phillies because of Contact Master. So like it potentially could be a lineup like this, right? Where then you follow him up with Pioneer, Charisma, Slug. But Slugger Spotlight, like I feel like he would work better in the one slot if he had Charisma or Barrel It Up, so he doesn't. So that's why I'm thinking of leaving it like this. Maybe we go something like that. Split up the Pioneer at least, because they both have Pioneer. Split up the Pioneer, split up the Charisma. I kind of like that. I kind of like that idea. So we'll try it like this. And we'll see. Let's go to ranked and load league lineup. And we'll give this a shot and see how this set does for us. And, you know, if I have anything to show you about redistributing trainers, I'll take a look at that and I'll let you know once we figure that out. All right, so we did a little trainer realignment, so I'll just show you a couple of the key players we worked on. Mauer here, we dropped I a little bit because he gets the bonus from Batter's Insight. We dropped Field by a couple of points, but we were able to parlay that into more contact and power, so I'm definitely happy with that. A little bit more speed as well. We worked on Polanco. We dropped his eye a little bit and got him a little more contact and power as well. We got some really great third base trainers here on Urshela, so we were able to get a really good situation going on him. We might work on retraining him for a couple less speed and field, and that way, using the trainers he has, we can bump up that contact and power and eye just a little bit more, try to perfect him. Smalley here, it's the same deal. We got him, we rearranged things a little bit. Also might retrain him. Kepler, I believe, is the same. Roy Sievers, similar card. So, and we dropped a little bit of eye on Sano to get him a tad more contact and power as well. We didn't really do too much work on pitchers, but those are the batters that we got new trainers. So with that being said, that should finally wrap up this video. I'll let you know how Mauer is doing for us batting second. And I'll let you know how those trainers are working. If we can pull a good special trainer that has a catcher sub, we'll put that in for him as well and drop his stats a little bit for the special trainer bonus. So with that being said, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.